starting your new year right, okay? We're going to talk about positive affirmations a little bit. I wanted to bring this into our trainings because I felt like one of the biggest things I was seeing in the people I was sharing the business with when I'd ask them what their fear wasn't bookings. Well, that was one of them, but a lot of times I couldn't believe that I would hear, I'm afraid I'm not going to be successful, or I'm afraid I'm going to fail. And it was just repeating over and over again to me, and there's just this, and I feel like we all have felt this at some point, but there's just a lack of confidence that we have as women that we're always trying to find. Sometimes you see this person, you're like, how can they be so confident? Well, sometimes on the inside, they're not really that confident. We all feel that way. So I have found that speaking positively and putting something out into the universe that's kind and good, it comes back to you. I don't know if that's something that you see, but you know there's always those Debbie Downers, right? Stay away from them. Don't go near them, okay? Because they're going to suck the life out of you. All right, but I also feel like people don't dream big enough because they're afraid they're not going to be able to achieve that. Like you were talking about, make your dreams attainable, your goals attainable, but don't underestimate yourself because of that fear of failure. You know, like shoot among the stars or shoot for the moon, and then even if you miss, you'll land among the stars, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, blah, 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 blah. We're creatures of habit, right? We are. We're creatures of habit. In the classroom, we sit in the same seat. In our living room, we usually sit in the same chair. We sleep on the same side of the bed, right? We think the same thoughts over and over and over again. And I think, Laura, you said at training, 96% of the thoughts that we have every single day, they're the same. Let me ask you, what are your thoughts? Be real with yourself, okay? You don't have to turn and tell your neighbor, oh, I'm negative, but really have a heart-to-heart with yourself and think about what it is that you're saying to yourself and you're putting outward. Would you talk to someone the way you speak to yourself? Most of us wouldn't, because we're always harder on ourselves than we are on anybody else. But you know what? It's time to be kind to ourselves, and it's time to think about our attributes and positive things that we have in our life more so than the negative things. I'm not a size 6. Oh my God, it's not the end of the world, okay? I'm not rich. It's okay. Those are just things. So we need to start training our brains. So that's where positive affirmations come in, because our subconscious mind is in the control room. So subconsciously, what we think and do, all right, that controls us more than our conscious thoughts. So now, this is the hard part. Wrap your brain around this. You have to consciously try to reprogram your subconscious. Oh my God. Okay. And how do you do that? That is the power of positive affirmations. So, you know that Saturday Night Live, like, my name's Guy Smiley. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Yeah. He was right. Okay. He was great. So I really like him. Blah, blah, blah. Reprogram your subconscious. So this takes intention. I want everybody to close their eyes. Close your eyes. I'm not going to, that's what I do at my jewelry shows too. So close your eyes. I don't tell them this. I tell them how to take care of their jewelry. But close your eyes, and I'm not going to move. I'm going to stand right here, but I want you to listen with your ears of what I'm saying. I'm going to walk you through something. And I love it for tonight. I want you to think of a warm beach. Think of that warm beach, okay? Can you feel that sand, those little granules of sand between your toes, okay? It feels so hot, the heat from that sun penetrating it all day. Oh, I love that. It's like exfoliating. So nice, right? So can you just take a deep breath, and I want you to smell that fresh ocean air, that breeze coming right off of the waves, okay? You can kind of hear the rustling of the palm trees. You can hear that water going whoosh, and then coming off. Whoosh, all right? Keep your eyes closed. We're not done. All right? Can you see it? Can you feel it? Visualization is so important. Okay, that's why athletes, they visualize themselves scoring and winning. You are an athlete. You need to visualize yourself getting bookings and sharing this business with people. All right? So on your way to your shows, instead of going, it's snowing, nobody's coming, you can open your eyes now, because now I feel silly because you're sitting there. But isn't that awesome? Don't you want to go to that beach, right? Well, guess what? If you talk to yourself and you visualize yourself succeeding in this business, you will succeed, because it's a mindset. So when you're driving, like I called my Premier Mom the other night, so you call me and you can't see anything, even though you shouldn't be on the phone when you can't see anything. But and it's snowing and you're going, no one's going to show up and this is going to be, that's probably what you're going to get out of it. So you have to quickly, if you find yourself talking like that, go, no, why am I going? I'm going there to share this beautiful jewelry with women, okay? Whether that be 2 or 20, okay? We're going to make this happen. I'm going to get bookings. And I'm going to find somebody that needs Premier. When you can say it with confidence, right, and fake it till you make it, okay? Just put it out in the universe and believe it and focus that with intention. That will come back to you. When you wing it, and when you say, well, if I get it, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you get it, you get it. That's what's going to come back to you, okay? So, so visualization is the key, blah, 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 blah. So on your way out the door, I have 20 tips for a positive new year. And this is by John Gordon. Have you heard of John Gordon? He's awesome. If you haven't, Google him. Just put in like positive affirmation John Gordon. He has a great website, his awesome newsletters that come to you. It's just awesome. But I'm going to read you a couple. But I printed them out for you, and I want you to grab them. There's 20. I won't read them all. But one of them says, you know, stay positive. You can listen to the cynics and the doubters and believe that success is impossible, or you can trust and have faith in an optimistic attitude that all things are possible. Number 2, take a morning walk of gratitude. I call it a thank you walk. It will create a fertile mind ready for success. You know when that alarm goes off and you hit the snooze button and you're like, here we go, I have to get in the shower, I have to get out the door. If you just took 30 seconds to wake up, sit there, feel how warm that bed is, and instead of thinking of all the things you don't want to do when you get up, you just go, it's going to be a great day. It does make a difference. I don't know why, it does. Number 4, Zoom focus. I love this. Each day when you wake up, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to do today that will help me create the success that I desire? So that's why you have to know what the success that you desire is. You have to review what you want, okay, so that you can live intentionally. Number 6, remember that adversity, I love this one. Remember that adversity is not a dead end, but a detour to a better outcome, okay? I saw Stephanie Kendrick post this, and then it was flying all over the internet today. It said, don't let an obstacle prevent you from achieving your goal. That's like slashing all the 3 tires when you get one that's flat, all right? So don't think about it like that. Number 7, don't chase dollars of success. This is specific to Premier. Decide to make a difference and build meaningful relationships, and success will find you. Does that make sense? It's not about the dollars. It's about people. Number 9, don't waste precious energy on gossip, energy vampires, issues of the past, negative thoughts, or things you cannot control. Instead, invest your energy in your purpose, people, and the positive present moment, right? So we always say, show me who your friends are, and I'll tell you the kind of person you are. What number is that? Oh, that's number 9. But I'm going out of order. You're going to get all 20.
That's okay.
But yeah, so think about, who do you spend time with? And if they're the negative Debbie Downers, maybe you need to consider who you're spending your time with and get around positive people, right? If you need a lift, you call somebody that you know that's happy. Number 17, I love, love, love this. Don't focus on, or it says focus on get to versus have to. I get to pay this bill today. But I get hot water when I'm freezing and I get to take a shower. Thank God. Okay. So you have to think about life this is amazing. Life is a gift and it's not an obligation. It's a gift. Each night before you go to bed, complete the following statements. I am thankful for, and today I accomplished. Fill in the blank. I'll tell you, I found this has been really helpful when I can't sleep, or when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm tossing and turning and I'm laying there for like 30 minutes and I can't go back to bed. I close my eyes and I think about what an awesome life I have. I do. I think about my amazing husband, my amazing daughter, and my dog at my feet, keeping my feet warm. All right, and how lucky we are to have a roof over our head. And yeah, life is not perfect, but look at all the awesome stuff that we have, and I'll go right to sleep. And that's a really good trick to do when you're feeling blue about things, is just to stop and think about that. Because it's easy to say, oh, think about your blessings. Yep, okay. But if you really stop and think about the most simplistic things in your life, you feel so much more grateful and you live so much more positively, and what you put out in the universe comes back to you. Make sense? All right. So now I'm going to shut up because that was a lot. And we're going to do some stuff on bookings. Who wants more bookings? Yes! Okay. Amy Sinclair's going to help me.